Thank you for joining the small meeting. As you all know that actually Suhas Subramanyam, he's it's okay. So we are today, we are really fortunate that we have Suhas with us. I would like to say a few words to our community. Again, he already did a lot of good work for our temple, and actually we would like to maintain a good relationship with you, so that in the future also the God can we will be connected to our religious community and all our traditions and everything. So we are looking forward to work with you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Suhas. I think I've stalked all of you now, but I'm Suhas Subramanyam. I live right over here in Brambleton, down the street, and I'm running for the US Congress. I'm trying to be the first Indian American and Hindu American and South Asian, and you name it, ever elected to Congress from our state, from our region, the South, from the East Coast, only the third or fourth person in the Congress. We don't have a lot of representation in the US Congress, and I'm trying to be our champion there, and that's what this is about. So I'm so happy that I'm here in front of you, here in the temple, to say hello to you and to get ask for your support. But I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I'm doing this and why it's important to me. My parents came here late 1970s through Dulles Airport. That was their Ellis Island, and so like many of you, and they cared a lot about just trying to make it as a family, and so provide for their family, get a good education, hard work, and also protect their family. And one thing they told me was, take care of your family, and then also try to give back and try to serve. And so I see the work that you all are doing to try to build this temple that is going to benefit me, going to benefit my kids, going to benefit so many people in our community. It's going to be such a special thing for generations to come, and I thank you for your service. My parents told me they supported our temple. We had a Meenakshi temple near our house. They supported our temple. We went every other week, and they put me in the Chinmaya mission in Texas. I went there growing up, so that was the Americanized kind of version of Hinduism that I got. But we had a good upbringing, and we had our values. And we knew them because we were in touch with our spirituality and our Hinduism, and so that was very important to me. And even the way I legislate now is a lot of it is based on kind of what I learned in temple, what I learned in the Chinmaya mission growing up, and so I went to school. I was pre-med. My parents are physicians. Everyone in my family is a physician, and I was pre-med. And then a storm hit my city, and I was going to school in New Orleans. A storm hit the city, and I decided that I was going to get involved in helping rebuild my city. And then when I got involved in rebuilding and community service, I realized that all the politicians were corrupt, and that my parents had told me growing up, don't get involved in politics. That's not a way to serve. But I felt like there was a problem, and I wanted to be a part of the solution. So I had 2 job offers out of college. I was either going to work for the FBI and put the politicians in jail, or I was going to try to elect better ones and try to help the community. And so I chose the latter. I worked on Capitol Hill. I got a law degree from Northwestern in Chicago. I ended up practicing as a lawyer for a little bit, and getting invited to work in the Obama White House as a technology advisor. And in the community here, I was involved just helping however I can. There's a Loud and Abused Women's Shelter here that my wife and I have always supported and involved in. This temple hadn't existed, or we didn't know about it, but so my wife and I got married at the Vedic temple down the street, and priest Krishnamurti married us here, and I was joking that my daughters will get married here at this temple, so I make up for it. So, but we got involved. I wanted to get more involved too. I'm a volunteer firefighter, EMT as well in the community. I wanted to help people in the community, and a lot of elders, and we are low on EMTs in our community, and so I saw someone ask for volunteers and signed up myself, and so I've always tried to get involved in service and get engaged, and I got involved in elected office because I reached out to my state senator at the time. This was like 2019, and they wouldn't respond to my emails or my calls, And so then I asked their staff if I could talk to them. They asked if I was a Democrat or a Republican. And I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about helping people, right? That's what you're supposed to be doing. And so I just decided to run myself. And so I was elected in 2019. I was the first Hindu and Indian American ever elected in the history of Virginia, if you can believe that. 400 years, the 400th anniversary of Virginia's democracy that started in 1619. Finally elected as someone from our community, and that was a big deal. And I wasn't the last. We have others now, including a Gunnan Srinivasan as well, helped elect him, and several others too around the state. So we have more representation now, and it shows. We did small things like, I tried to get chana masala served in schools, just to talk about our, just a way to show off our values, as well as try to change the curriculum in the schools so Hinduism was actually more accurately reflected. There's a lot of misunderstandings about Hinduism that I wanted to correct. And then there was bigger things. I passed the very first resolution. October is now Hindu Heritage Month, and I'm going to come back. We're going to celebrate it right before my general election. But we're the only state still that celebrates Hindu Heritage Month in the country, but we're hoping that can be replicated across the country, and when I'm in Congress we'll do a national one, and it'll be good. And so we did big things like that, and then the issues people talk to me about, I also worked on, like trying to prevent gun violence in our community and make sure our community is safe from crime, and also making sure that we have a good economy, small businesses can thrive, and everyone can accept each other for who they are, and things like that.